Alright everybody, what's going on? It's Jack and welcome back to another video, and feel free to buff the quality of the resolution of this video and maybe every single video from now on. I mean, I still have old footage that I'm probably going to use, but in terms of from now on, in terms of what I'm going to be recording, it seems that my capture card likes it when I beef it up to the highest quality possible. So, and it recorded smoothly and perfectly, and so yeah, hopefully you guys can see the difference, and hopefully it makes your experience on the channel better. And speaking of which, I am going to be streaming on YouTube again for at least a certain duration, because I really just miss streaming with people in my chat, or a good amount of people in my chat. And at the same time, most of you guys are familiar with me through here, and I really want to have that experience again. And whenever I do stream, it's always a really good experience here on YouTube, especially since YouTube doesn't limit the amount of bandwidth you can use. And speaking of bandwidth, I actually will be getting a brand new internet on next week, and it's going to be fiber optic internet, and for a lesser price than what I've been getting now with the internet that I have now. So for those of you guys out there that are curious about that, I mean, snoop around if you can, sniff around if you can in your area to see what's available, because you never know. You might find something that is actually better in quality for a lesser price, or the same quality for a lesser price. And in this day and age, fellas, I mean, with everything that's going on with the pandemic, or even without the pandemic, I mean, the more money we save, the better, man. Life ain't getting any cheaper. And contrary to popular belief, money does not make you happy. And in a lot of ways, it could actually cause misery, especially if you abuse it. But money does not make you happy. I mean, it does solve 90% of the problems out there, no doubt about it. But that other 10% is death, taxes, and true happiness. Money can give you a lot of artificial happiness, but it's not the same as true happiness. Trust me. It's like, how do I put this? It's like, I don't know, comparing a cheeseburger from McDonald's compared to, like, let's say, you know, one of the better burger places out there that is in your local area, whether it's a restaurant, whatever it is, you know, it's like that. I mean, really, there's other places that are just so much better. So the real thing is always going to be better compared to the artificial thing. It's kind of like what the simps are doing now, I guess. A lot of simps are just paying all these e-girls shit ton of money to have them pay their bills, despite the fact that they're already making a shit ton of money off of that shit. But the simps are settling for artificial pleasure as opposed to a real pleasure and the real touch of a woman, but which they could actually get for free if they just, you know, quit simping. But hey, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, let's talk about, I want to talk about the subject at hand here on this one. So the subject at hand is that I am very, very curious as to the people that do not like Modern Warfare. Why do they keep on coming back and playing it? Now, I understand that there are content creators out there that do this for a living, whether they are a professional Call of Duty player or whether they are just a video maker or streamer here on YouTube or on Twitch or whatever the deal is. If you make money doing this, or one of those three things that I mentioned, or all three, I can understand as to why you still continue to play the game despite the fact that you don't enjoy it. I mean, I'd say last time I read up on this, it was like something over 70% of the population out there does not like what they do for a living, despite the fact that they may or may not make a ton of money off of what they're doing. Whatever it is that they're doing, most of the population in the world actually does not like what they do for a living. They're actually miserable going in and out of work. And obviously the reason they continue to do it is because they make money and they got to pay the bills and all that kind of stuff. And most people, most people are actually living in poverty or barely making ends meet or just breaking even. And there's the other smaller percentage of people that actually do make a really good living off of what they're doing. But at the same time, most of them are miserable. So the thing is, long story short, most of us are miserable doing what we do. So the thing is, we could all relate to the subject. But the thing is, for those of us that don't make any money off of Call of Duty, and for those of us that don't necessarily have to do it, whether we make content creation or not, I want to know why it is that a lot of people seem to come back and just keep playing Modern Warfare. Like, it's been said time and time again by these people as well that I watch, even for the people that don't watch, because YouTube likes to give me notifications for channels that I don't watch, really. But a lot of people are disappointed with Modern Warfare, and for all these people that I've seen that are disappointed with the game in terms of the way it plays, except for Warzone, we're talking about the traditional multiplayer here. In terms of traditional multiplayer, a lot of people, the majority of the people are actually very, very disappointed. So in terms of the way the game plays. So the thing is, if you continue to be disappointed, and the game has been out for a good amount of months now, which we're like, what, about halfway, it's past its life cycle, right? Halfway through, maybe slightly more. So the thing is, if you continue to be triggered with the game because you're disappointed with it, because of the camping, because of the updates messing up the game, because Infinity Ward is not listening, or whatever the deal is, for whatever reason or another, you don't like the game. So why do you keep going back and playing it? And I'm not, this is not a judgmental type of video. This is not a video that's trying to, you know, throw anybody under the bus or anything like that. This is simply myself humbly requesting education, because I don't get it. Like, I understand that sometimes we like to try things more than once in order to give it a second chance or even a third chance. I mean, people do it in relationships all the time, right? I mean, both men and women do this. But, I mean, I think it's safe to say that I've seen a lot of people that I specifically watch that don't enjoy the game. Time and time again, they keep going back and forth and playing it. I mean, granted, some of them are doing it in doses. You know, they'll come back and play it, and then they'll go back and play another game or another flavor of COD. And then there's other people that literally force themselves to play it despite the fact that they absolutely hate it. So again, for people that make money off of doing that, it's obviously a given as to why you do it, and I already talked about that. But for the people that don't make money, I really want to know why you do it. And even for the people that do make money, I've seen for like a lot of the people's video views, or even the amount of people that watch them on stream, for some of these people, their views, despite of whichever flavor of COD they play, their views actually don't change. Their average remains about the same. But yet they still go back and play Modern Warfare, or, you know, they stick with Modern Warfare despite the fact that they hate it. So, and I really just want to know why. So, because I don't fully understand, and I really just want to understand, and that's what this video is truly about. Me trying to understand something, and I figured I would reach out to you guys in the video, because that would probably be the best and most efficient way to reach out on it. I know that there's a percentage of people that enjoy the game because they prefer a much more defensive play style. As a matter of fact, before I got done with the session that I played today, I saw very, very campy lobbies here in World War II, and that's one of the things that Sledgehammer did right, actually. In terms of balance, in terms of the rushing to camping style, it's literally 50-50 in this game in terms of the way they designed it. And I'm not even kidding. In one of the gameplays you'll see in a very near future video, I'm telling you that like everybody was literally camping and duck walking around while I was the only person rushing, and it was like, it was crazy. I mean, I still did well and stuff like that because the gameplay is balanced and the gameplay is not really biased in terms of the way you should play or how you should play, you know, unlike Modern Warfare. You know, the thing is, like, it's like, I was like, wow, I mean, nobody was moving. It's like, and I also wanted to ask you guys something else while I'm at it. And there's multitude of reasons or combinations of answers for this. And the thing is, like, why do people camp? Is it because it's easier? Is it because it's a lot more popular now because of the Battle Royale, and some people that are playing Battle Royale are trying to play Battle Royale the same way they're playing multiplayer? Or whatnot, or is it because it's easier, or is it because they don't like fast-paced gameplay? Is it because they prefer KD over wins? I mean, there's a multitude of reasons, like a multitude of reasons, a laundry list of reasons, and I haven't even gone over half of them. But like, is this what we're turning into now? Is it the year of the camper or booster at this point? Because in this lobby right here, there's a level 280 something Prestige Master and a level 800 something Prestige Master, which you'll see right here on the scoreboard in a few seconds. And their gamer tags are in reverse, right? So let's say if it was my gamer tag on Xbox, it would be Justice X7, and then the other one would be X7 Justice. And that's how these guys have their gamer tags right here, as you can see. And they were in a free-for-all, same clan tag and everything like that. It's like, what are they doing? Are they boosting or some shit? It's like, what's going on? Joining each other's sessions and shit like that. It's like, and on top of that, they're high-level Prestige Masters, and it's like, holy shit. So, and especially if you play at this time of night or morning or whatever the deal is, you're going to find some crazy shit. I mean, seriously, you're not just camping and boosting and all that shit, but like, we're talking like manipulation of the game. So, but anyway, guys, that's all I got for this one. Feel free to educate me down in the comment section below, because I'm really curious to find out. And that's all I got for this one, guys. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. I'll catch you guys on stream here on YouTube soon, and I hope you enjoyed the higher quality in terms of the visuals. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.